Good afternoon. I am out here today in Silver Meadows inside of Silverleaf in St. Johns County, and I am visiting the Lennar community. I wanted to take you through a model of the Sierra floor plan. This home consists of 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, a 2-car garage, and sits just under 2,300 square feet. By the way, my name's Amy Wojaczyk. I'm with eXp Realty, and I work in the St. Johns area. So once again, let's talk about this Sierra floor plan. So as I said, we're just under 2,300 square feet, and prices are ranging anywhere from $5 to $550 for this model. What I'd love to do is turn it around and give you a little tour of what's inside. Silver Meadows is very much still under construction out here in Silverleaf. So for right now, you are going to see a little bit of that. Currently, they've got about 6 homes that are really move-in ready to go. Let's take a look at what this looks like. So we come in and we've got this beautiful designer glass inset door, electric keypad, Ring doorbell. All of these things are going to be standard with Lennar. As you come into this entryway, one of the things I want to point out that Lennar does is there's wood look tile in their homes. So that is a really nice touch. It's so good here in Florida. A lot of people really are trying to get away from carpet, especially we end up naturally having a little bit extra sand, all of those things. I do also want to point out that any decorative wood finishes that you may see are not included as standard. I am showing you a model home, so those were all done as part of the decor. When you come into the Sierra model, right off to the left, you're going to see a dedicated office space. This is a beautifully sized office. There are French doors, so you can have total privacy and quiet. Some great natural light. And as we walk in, you're going to be greeted with an open floor plan, starting with your kitchen. Now, this is a little different layout than we see in some other models, in that the island is turned so that you're facing outwards. I gotta tell you, at first, I didn't know how I felt about it, but I really do like it. On the end, that gives you some extra storage actually as part of the island. And then look at all of the cabinets that you have here. You've got some really nice storage, a double oven. Oh, and by the way, part of Lennar is that everything's included. And that means that all of your appliances are included with the purchase of your home. So you've got a double oven, your refrigerator's there, a gas cooktop, an upgraded microwave. This is the Gourmet kitchen option. Your pantry sits in this corner. And let's take a look at how it feels as you're in the kitchen, looking out onto the rest of the home. So really nice and open, allowing everyone to be together. Great for gatherings, great for having the family around. Just off the kitchen, we do have our laundry room. Now, they haven't gotten around to putting the washer and dryer in here. However, the washer and dryer are included with your home purchase. Another thing that's included with Lennar are blinds on all of your windows. They wanted to kind of show off the openness here. So again, they're not on here, but when you purchase a Lennar home, all of the windows do have blinds on them. You've got your dining area here in the center, and then that flows into your living. Off to the right, we're going to have our secondary bedrooms. And so they're in their own wing, 3 of them. First, and so I want you to kind of appreciate how much space is in here. This is a full-size bed. But you've got a dresser, you've got nightstands. This is a really, really nicely sized bedroom. Right next door, we've got secondary bedroom number 2. Again, a full-size bed with nightstands. Great natural light. We've got 9-foot ceilings throughout. Also, one of the things I always like to point out to my clients, because people are like, what is this? Here in Florida, a lot of new construction, we do textured walls. I'm not sure that I can even, there we go. We can pick up on that a little bit. So that's really honestly the standard feature here in Florida. It really does make for a smoothly finished wall with very little imperfections being shown with the drywall. As we continue down this hallway, we're going to have storage. We've got a nice walk-in closet here. We've got another closet here. This is going to be your linen closet for this bathroom that I'm going to show you in a minute. Actually, let's just take a look at that now. So this is going to be one of your full baths. You've got your vanity, toilet, shower, tub combination. And what I like to always point out with Lennar is that they do take the tile all the way up to the ceiling, and I love that. There's no worry about any tile getting wet from kids in the shower, however that goes. We have our third secondary bedroom as we come out of that bathroom. This one is the smallest of the 3, yet still a decent size. As you can see, this one is set up as a nursery. You've got your closet. And again, these 9-foot ceilings throughout. So everything really does just feel very open within this home. And the closets certainly lead to that feeling. At the beginning of the hallway, I skipped this on the way in, guys. At the beginning of the hallway, you have your half bath. So that's going to be your guest bath, which is really just kind of tucked away just enough off of this living space. And then just across from that is going to be your HVAC closet. So that's your utilities are all tucked in there. Now, let's talk about the living area. This is a huge space. Sectional that's in here is certainly oversized. You could do so many things as far as furniture setup goes in here. I think a sectional works really well, just depending on what your taste is. We'll check out the Lanai in just a moment. I do want to take you into the primary suite. But let's take a look at the overall space from this end of the room. It's just so nice and open. And then your primary bedroom is tucked away at the end. The spaciousness that's in here is something that I love, as well as the natural light. I mean, we've got our king-size bed. We've got somewhere to sit and put shoes on at the end of it. Could do a little sitting area in the front. And you have so much space. Now, we do have carpet in the bedrooms, but aside from that, this wood look tile continues through the home. In this primary bath, we've got a double vanity, of course. You've got your cabinets and then a drawer stacked down the middle. A wonderful soaking tub and stand-up shower and separate water closet. So everyone can have their own space. And once again, this wonderful walk-in closet. I mean, let's talk about this. And let's also just say that they've already put your shoe rack in here, ladies. So nothing extra to do after you move in. No honey-do list to start the project. Let's see what this outdoor space looks like. One thing that Lennar does is that they include a pavered driveway and a pavered and screened lanai with every home. So as we walk out, you see how large this lanai really is to just extend your outdoor space. And again, because it's enclosed, you can really leave those doors open if you'd like to kind of bring the outside in on some of those days when Florida's a little bit cooler. We're getting into the time where we're gonna start cranking up the heat, which when you're moving here, especially from the Northeast like I did, you're actually like really excited for those times. Some of the people who've been here a little longer are just happy with this weather. But let's come back inside. School's just getting out, so there's a little more noise out there. So once again, we're out in the Silver Meadows community inside of Silverleaf. Today we took a look at the Sierra floor plan, which is 4 beds, 2.5 baths, 2-car garage sitting just under 2,300 square feet. They currently have about 6 spec homes of these available, which means they're move-in ready, ranging in price from $500 to $550. One of the great things here with Silverleaf is that it is not a CDD community. It is an HOA community, and your HOA here is only $144 a month. That $144 a month is going to give you access to, at completion, 6 amenity centers. Currently, there is one main open. Another one is getting ready to open in April of this year. But as the community continues to be built out, there will be a total of 6 amenity centers, all contained within this area. This is one of the most exciting places to be within St. Johns County currently. Again, because there's no CDD fee. You're right in the center of everything that you want to get to, tons of restaurants, shopping, all of the things. Once again, my name's Amy Wojaczyk, and I'm with eXp Realty. Every week, I talk to people just like you who are considering relocating to the St. Johns County area. I would be honored to connect with you and see what that journey might look like for you. Whether it's a resale home or new construction, I'd like to invite you to reach out and let's just explore some options together. You can call or text me at 732-947-8328, or you can click on my information down below in the description so that we can connect that way. I look forward to talking to you soon and seeing how we can help you on this journey. Have a great day.